video marketing gal in the real estate space. It's one of the things I'm always coaching agents on.
Yep.
Their YouTube channel, how to, not just property videos, but in general, showing their authenticity. Is there any advice? Because obviously YouTube is a space that most agents don't even touch, and you've had a lot of success.
Yeah. So this is my philosophy, especially in the real estate space. So to build your own brand, number one, credibility is the most important thing in a video. Like, if I'm 100% credible, I can do whatever I want.
Right.
So when I capture the content, I modify it with a lens of credibility.
Okay.
Then I amplify it to the audience that I want. So it's so nice that today, if I'm this type of a broker or agent, there's a spectrum that I only want to market to.
Right.
And so if you are capturing the content that has a frequency for this type of buyer, amplifying it to that type of buyer, and it's a clear, credible message to that buyer, your statistical success, because most of the people, they don't even get what they're doing in real estate.
Right.
And so they just think like informing the whole internet of their listing or themselves. And when you get specific and understand, okay, here's the strength of my signal. I'm looking for high net wealth individuals that are looking to buy a $3 to $5 million home. That's a certain group of people. They come from out of this country, a lot of them. They're living in certain neighborhoods. They buy certain magazines. And so there's easy, especially on LinkedIn and Instagram, to be able to target very inexpensively the right frequency. But a lot of times people know how to target, because they'll get to the right LinkedIn group or the right group, but they're not talking to the right audience. They get on there as if they're, a Keller Williams general agent.
Right. When did you, because I notice a lot of your style is very, and I've been so inspired by it, because I feel like a lot of your messages is a conversation you're having, or you're filming just a group of people around you. You're not having it be like, a lot of times I'm on stage and I'm coaching all these agents, but some of those more meaningful conversations are the ones. When did you start shifting that from, is that a more recent thing, or have you always done that?
I've always tried to do that. Okay. So that's I've tried to capture, and I have only used about 5 to 10% of my content. So the other side of being an agent is the last piece, which is, so capture, modify correctly, that's the spectrum, amplify correctly, then perpetuate it. So one of the things that no one's looking at, this is where my success over the last 3, because I started 3 Super Bowls ago. And I've had enormous success at it. Because I knew what I was putting out 3 years ago would be more seen today than when I started. And so, and I know what's put out today will be even more people. Because it grows exponentially.
You just get traction, and you just...
It's exponential. It's 2 times 2 times 2, and it's really growing. So let your agents know that what they're putting up there could be seen 5 years from now when they're the agent. And so you're talking to a future audience, and that's why I still think that frequency that I stick very consistent quality content. And I don't think many agents are consistent. And I think their content is not quality for the audience that they're trying
to attract. Exactly.
I mean, a lot of them sound like they're talking to, a millennial first-time buyer, but they're selling homes like this. A lot of people that can afford you in videos are selling real homes.
What is your frequency?
So the frequency to me is your authentic self, like to be comfortable. Like what makes Ryan Serhant,
which I saw that interview.
Is he's authentic.
Right.
He illuminates who he is. He extremely charismatic and good looking, but he sits there and tells you how he was in construction. Right. It's a real story.
When I say frequency, another question to that is, how often are you saying, from a video standpoint on YouTube, for example, and I know you've got your podcast and your shows and all that. I mean, so it's every day. It's not a once a week. It's every day.
Gary Vaynerchuk lesson. Gary.
Which, oh my gosh, you got your own show in his office, which I was like, I've never seen that before. So amazing.
He taught me consistency. And even now, because I talk to him every week, he's like, Dave, get everyone in your office, I don't care who they are, to make a piece of content and put it up. like have them make it. Like that's how much content he wants.
Because you've got a 3x it right now. It's just got to be overkill.
Yeah,
because
for an agent, I would say, even like believe it or not, if I was a real estate agent, I may talk about organically what I do, but if like my heart and soul is in coaching soccer,
right?
That's what I put up there.
Right. So who is your agent here in town?
For a real estate agent?
Yes.
So I don't have one right now. But
I have to ask.
But that's okay because my wife and I, we own the home in South Mission. She's dying. She's like, you know our beach house is worth more than this? I was like,
oh yeah.
Right, it's on the board.
My grandparents grew up in South Mission, so.
But so we've always wanted to buy a teardown across at the bay because we're right on Ensenada and the boardwalk, and so we wanted to. But now that we're like looking at it more and more, I think we might want to buy downtown, just like a penthouse.
Really?
Yeah, which I've owned before.
Yep.
Like way back when
Pacific Gate or something like that.
I owned the penthouse in the Renaissance.
Yeah, which is amazing. The 2-story ones. Oh yeah.
And I flipped it.
Damn.
So
that's a
I
good
sold
one.
out of the position. I mean, I'm lucky I flipped that one because I lost everything. Like I own 33 homes here when I lost it all.
Well, when you're ready, you know who to
call.
call.
Yeah, but we
Please.
will be in the next, few years.
Awesome. I mean, South Mission's amazing though.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're not selling that one.
Yeah.
We're keeping that. Because we bought it before like the VRBO stuff happened.
And now it's just probably
okay.
killing it. Oh yeah.
We can't be down here all the time, so we have 4 kids.
Yeah.
And the teenage girls don't want to come down here.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing though. That's okay.
There, right?
Yeah.
Drive.
Because you're in Newport or?
We're in Ladera Ranch, Covenant Hills.
Okay, yeah. So Orange County. Yep.
Which
is good.
Oh,
good.
We love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you're so much better in person, I have to say. I mean, and I've gotten, but you just, that was awesome.
Thank you. It's funny because sometimes I did a meetup today.
Yeah.
I was on fire. I mean,
well, you were on fire still.
I felt like I was lower energy than normal.
Not at all.
Like,
not at all. And not at all for a second. Yeah, no. I thought it was on point.
But
so
more than even me, like, do you know anyone that can help me, right? So
yeah.
Don't forget, when you meet someone like me who knows a ton of people, Dave, you grew up here.
Yep.
You have tons of people that you may know.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say, hey, besides me, right?
Right. Who do you know that can help me?
That's your whole business.
I was so looking forward to it, and I love your authenticity, truly.
Please keep in touch.
I will.
You can question.